To write a fraction as a decimal, we use long division. For example, take 5/8. We can write that as 5 divided by 8. And then evaluate it using long division. Now 8 doesn't go into 5, so we add a decimal 0, and 8 goes into 50 6 times. Which gives us a remainder of 2. We add another decimal 0 and bring it down. 8 goes into 20 twice, giving us a remainder of 4. We bring down another decimal 0. 8 goes into 40 5 times. And now this time our remainder is 0. So we can stop here. So 5 divided by 8, we can write that as 0.625. Now what if the remainder never gets to 0? Let's look at another example. We'll try 3/11. So we'll set up long division as before. 3 divided by 11. Now 11 doesn't go into 3 at all, so we write a 0 and we add a decimal 0. 11 goes into 30 twice, 22, and that gives us remainder 8. We bring down another decimal 0. 11 goes into 80 7 times, so that gives us a remainder of 3. Bringing down another decimal 0. I forgot the 7 there. Bringing down another decimal 0, we see that we're back to where we started. We've got 11 into 30, which is again 11 goes into 32 times, and we can see that since we're just adding zeros here, we're going to end up repeating the same sequence over and over and over again. So we get a repeating decimal, 0.272727. Try it if you don't believe me. Note that since the remainder is always smaller than the divisor, you're always going to end up either with 0 as the remainder eventually, or one of the remainders is going to repeat itself, which means the only two possibilities when you take a fraction and convert it to a decimal is that you either get a decimal that stops, that's finite, or you get a decimal that repeats itself indefinitely, infinitely. You're not going to get a decimal that continues forever without repeating.